so you don't get any. Hello. See if anybody's going to pop on. Hi ladies, it's Diana, and I'm talking about tonight, what I'm talking about is some toxins and where they can hide, and especially in food where you may not realize it. How is everyone doing? Okay. So one thing that I want you to really know about is that when there are preservatives, colorings, flavorings, spices with an asterisk in your food, in your salad dressings, in your bottled sauces, in packaged foods, spice blends, all of those types of things. Hello, who's ever dropped on? Say hello, let me know you're here and that you watch the replay. Is that those things that are in our foods are things that our body cannot metabolize them. So when we consume them, right, we're usually so overloaded with the environmental toxins. Hi, Stephanie. And toxins from our body creams and makeup. So there's a lot of toxins that are getting in through us every single day. And then if you consider some of the stuff that you eat in your foods, dressings, bottled sauces, spice blends, and things like that, then it just becomes so much of an overload, right? And then the body creams. So I want you to really think about, have you read, hi Alice, how are you? Have you read the labels, the ingredients and the labels of all the things that you put on your body? Do you know what your makeup's like? Do you know what your body creams are like and your facial creams? Do you know what's in the sauces you are using, the salad dressings you are using, even things that are made to say natural and all of that? Unfortunately, most of them are not. And certain spice blends. And rubs and things like that you buy at certain grocery stores and stuff. Those things, I want you to read labels of everything that you have in your fridge. Canned goods, pickles, sauerkrauts, even those things that we think should be completely good. Often you read what's in it and it is stuff. So if you don't recognize it, it's probably not good for you, right? What do you guys use for your creams and stuff? What I use for a light sunscreen is cacao butter, a bit of shea butter, and coconut oil, and I melt those together, and then I let it's kind of hard to get the right consistency. Cacao butter is the one that has a little more of a sunscreen, but still not very strong. But that's what I used when I was in Bali. All that I used when I was in Bali was a combination of cacao butter and coconut oil on my skin, and I never really burnt. Now also, you just got to make sure you're not in the sun too much, right? That's what I put on today too, by being out in the sun. And I also wanted to mention, so because I've been away, I forgot to really mention my 16-day program, that the price was going to change tonight at midnight, but it's not going to, because I haven't sent out another email, because I'm doing this video so late. So the 16-day program, which is Reboot, Recharge, and Re-Energize, which is about starting to cleanse your body of some of these toxins that are building up, and toxins are stored in fat. So when you have like that last few pounds, or you're gaining more weight, people get puffy, all of those things, that's often because you're taking in way too many toxins. Your body can't metabolize them. Your body can't detoxify fast enough. And so they have to be stored in your body in a safe way. And that is the fat. They are actually stored in the fat. And so when you begin to not take in any of those toxins anymore, you change the way you eat, and you stop putting on all the body creams and stuff and start using more natural products. Then your body understands, oh, she's not taking in all these toxins anymore. So I'm able to get rid of the garbage dumps, which is the fat, because the garbage is like the fat. It's the garbage bins or whatever. They are needed. That fat is needed to hold the toxins, right? And a highly toxic body, what happens eventually is that the fat just seeps out and into the body. And that's when a lot of the illness and disease happens too. So it's so important. Read what you are putting into your body, right? Be so aware of it. Go into your fridge and look at the ingredients. Look at your spices. Actually read the back of them. See what's really in it. And you'll say, even soy sauce, go look what's at the back. It should just be soybeans and water or something. That's it. No, it's got a ton of other stuff in it. And wheat and sugar are in almost everything. And those are both very, very bad for your body. Really bad for your gut health, as well as inflammation within your body. Oh, just terrible. So really beware. And if you're interested, you're like, okay, I want to eat clean. I want to get rid of the cravings. I want to kind of break the plateau. So if some of my clients have been like kind of going back into eating more carbs or eating more sugar or starting to eat more of the foods they know they shouldn't be eating as much of, this is a perfect program. It's 16 days. It's really clean eating. You can also do a 2-day juice and smoothie cleanse if you want to kind of really jumpstart that, reset your hormones, reboot your body, begin to have way more energy sustained throughout the whole day, have your skin look so much more youthful and clear, decrease inflammation, boost your immune system, stop the cravings like we said, and really help your digestive, right? So it's a perfect time. Spring, early summer is a perfect time to do this, because what's ahead of you is obviously, right, a summer of maybe fun and some foods. And if you're in a state of starting to crave those bad foods now, it's just going to get worse. So if you kind of get away from that and reboot and recharge so that you can go into kind of the fun part of the summer and say, okay, I'm good again. I've gotten rid of the cravings. I'm okay. I'm back on the healthy path. I use coconut oil. I mix shea butter with coconut oil. So you can buy shea butter. So there's places that you can get ingredients to make. So I get my shea butter at a health food store. They sell literally shea butter from Africa, organic, fair trade shea butter. It's super cheap. Don't buy shea butter that's really expensive, because that's a company that has packaged it. If you buy the actual raw shea butter, it's actually quite cheap. And then you melt it. It feels like it's so, you can use it on its own. Like if you have cracked fingers or cracked feet, right? It's very, very, very dense. And then you mix it with some coconut oil. You melt it in a double boiler. And then you pour it into, I'd use like little mason jars, pour it into little mason jars, and you let it cool. And that's what I use. It's really, really good for your skin. Yeah. And I use it a bit on my face too, sometimes. Very moisturizing. So you can totally make your own. And I make my own sunscreen with cacao butter or cocoa butter, cacao butter, and coconut oil mixed together and melted. And you can also add a bit of shea butter. It's just a little hard. I have a recipe, but it turned out a little bit too liquidy. So I got to play around with that again and get it so that it's a little more like a thick body butter. That's kind of what you want it like, and it can turn out like that. So it's super easy to make your own stuff, super easy. And you can even make your own lip balm. There's tons of recipes online. All you have to Google is like homemade all natural face creams, homemade all natural body butters, all of that. It's really fun. There's some really fun things out there that you can make, and it's such a cool thing to do. All right, so I'm outside on a deck. So for those watching this video, I'm keeping my 16-day program at that special early bird price because of a day of traveling, because of a day here, my first day at my sister's. I have not been promoting it as much, so I really want to let you guys know it is here for you. It is a fantastic thing to do. You will feel amazing after the 16 days. You will be well on your way to have a definitely healthier summer. All right, so much love to you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.